What if your nightmares wrote themselves into reality? What if every word you put on paper came back to hunt you? This isn't your typical horror game. This is Alan Wake 2, and it's weirder, darker, and somehow even scarier than before. And yes, there are jump scares.
Welcome to Into the Game. Your favorite games, told like never before. Hit the like, share and subscribe the channel, and let's continue.
Let's rewind. Alan Wake is a best-selling crime novelist who went missing 13 years ago. One minute he's on vacation in Bright Falls with his wife, the next he's trapped in something called the Dark Place, a reality shaped by stories. Think of it like a writer's room from hell. Whatever Alan writes comes to life. And not in a cute Disney way. More in a shadow monsters trying to murder you way. After years of isolation, Alan's been clawing at the walls of this nightmare dimension, trying to escape. But the Dark Place has its own plans. Meanwhile, in the real world, a new character enters, FBI agent Saga Anderson. She's investigating ritualistic murders in Bright Falls, murders that look suspiciously like something out of one of Alan Wake's books. Imagine being an FBI agent and realizing your suspect might be a missing novelist whose stories literally kill people. Saga's story runs parallel to Alan's. Two worlds. Two mysteries. One very angry, very sentient darkness. The Dark Place is where Alan's trapped. It's like an endless nightmare city built from his own guilt and stories. Streets loop back on themselves. Faces flicker between people he knows and people he's killed in his books. And here's the thing. Alan can change reality by writing on his typewriter. But the darkness twists his words. Every time he tries to write an escape, it writes a new horror. Which means if Alan wants out, he has to outright the darkness. But every page costs him a piece of his sanity. Back in Bright Falls, Saga's investigation gets stranger. Victims connected to a cult called the Taken. Rituals under the old Cauldron Lake. People vanish, then reappear, changed. She starts seeing visions. Pages from Alan Wake's manuscripts show up at crime scenes, predicting events before they happen. Agent Anderson will find the body by the lake. And guess what she finds? Yep. Right where the page said it'd be. Creepy. As the story unfolds, Alan and Saga's worlds begin to overlap. What Alan writes bleeds into Saga's reality. What Saga uncovers echoes in Alan's nightmare. It's like a feedback loop of horror, and neither of them can break it. And somewhere in the middle of all this, something far older than both of them is watching. The darkness has its own author, and its own ending in mind. Who? What? Why? You'll have to keep watching.
This story will end in blood.
Alan Wake writes the future. Saga lives the nightmare. And the darkness is just getting started.